What's up, everybody? Jeremiah Isaiah here, and today in this video, well, first off, I want to apologize for not uploading for like a week. Now, as you can see from my recent Facebook post on my fan page, I have said that I'm busy with schoolwork, and I have the high school assessments coming up on the 19th of April. Then on the 21st, I got the algebra HSA coming up. So yeah, it's kind of tough at the moment, but I'm not dead. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. I'm sleeping good, sort of. Only like 6 hours of sleep because, well, yeah. So in this video, me and Fred 50107TM will be discussing what to expect at E3. This video is basically consisting of our expectations regarding the event, which will start on June 9th through the 12th, or the 11th, or June 9th through the 11th. I can't really remember. Someone could just tell me in the description below, or I'll just update. I'll just, I mean, not description. Somebody tell me in the comment section is what I meant to say. So in the description, I'll update it if it's wrong, or I'll just update it in general once the video's up. So, Fred, I want to start off by asking you, what are you expecting at E3 this year?
I don't really have any expectations. I just have a couple of hopes. Like, I hope there will be a new Ratchet and Clank game announced. I hope there will be a new Sly Cooper announced. And if we get really, really, really lucky, extremely unlikely though, a new Crash and a new Jack, which probably won't happen, but there's always a chance.
Yeah, Jack and Crash are good bets, and well, I'll get to Crash later, but you heard a lot of things about Pac-Man making an appearance, making an inclusion in Super Smash Bros. 4 for the Wii U and 3DS. Now, Sakurai has been trolling us, which is one of the developers, or main developers of Smash 4, by the way. He's been trolling the shit out of the Smash Brothers fans, or the fan base. Okay, we got Mega Man in there, which was really exciting. I'm happy they got him from Capcom. I wish they bought the rights entirely, but they can't or something. So, Nintendo got Mega Man in there, and then when the Charizard and Greninja trailer popped up, everybody assumed the Pokemon in the tree, not in the tree, but in the cave, was Mewtwo, but instead it was Greninja. There's a lot of reaction videos of it on YouTube. So yeah, as far as Pac-Man goes, Namco is taking an assessment. Is that even a word? No, Namco is assisting with the development of Super Smash Bros. 4 for the Wii U and 3DS, and a lot of people have requested for Pac-Man to be in the game. Not only Pac-Man, but also Mewtwo. Now, Pac-Man does have some type of relation with Nintendo in a way because he is in a recent kart racer with Mario, I believe. He makes an inclusion in that. I think it's only exclusive in Japan or something like that. Someone could tell me in the comment section below about that. But yeah, he makes an inclusion in some Mario Kart game, and Namco's is assisting with the development of Super Smash Bros. 4 with Nintendo. And people want Pac-Man in the game, so people think just because Namco is making the game, they think that Pac-Man is going to make an appearance in the game, that he has a huge chance, which is understandable, but at the same time, Pac-Man is third party, so you really gotta question yourself about it, because he started on the arcade machines, not really the Nintendo systems, whether it be the handheld or consoles, until like the later years. So yeah, as far as Mewtwo goes, we have like two Pokemon in the new Smash Brothers, if I'm correct. Charizard and Greninja. Oh, and Pikachu as well. Can't forget about him. He's in Smash 4, and well, maybe Nintendo might just add Pac-Man in there just because they don't want the roster to be crowded up with Pokemon, because it would be like annoying and kind of repetitive in some type of way, in some shape or form. But yeah, so I'm not gonna say anything about the Crash thing. You could kind of say something about it, unless like you don't have any type of knowledge on the the PS4 rumor and whatnot. So what do you think about that?
Well, I don't follow rumors very much, but anything's possible. I'm kind of in the middle with all of this because I can't really get my hopes up, but I can't really say it's never going to happen because I really don't know. So we'll just see what happens, because right now we don't have any idea what could happen. But if anything could happen at E3, hopefully it will.
Okay. Now about this whole Crash thing. Now, if you guys haven't seen my Facebook post or Twitter post, because I linked my Instagram post to my Twitter, and I posted it on my fan page on Facebook. Right here in this picture, you can see that Sony PlayStation Ireland actually posted a picture of Crash Bandicoot on the sign, shaded in the silhouette from that PS4 launch advertisement. Now, it kind of bothers me that Sony keeps mentioning the iconic character, but they're not really saying anything. Now, the reasoning for as to why, well, the possible reasoning as to why they haven't said anything regarding it is, it could probably mean that, you know, he's on his way to E3, or we just can't really say anything yet, so we're just gonna keep talking about him as a company as a whole. It's funny because it first started with PlayStation Brazil. It really started with PlayStation, like in the United States, with the launch advert, but it wasn't really saying anything because some people thought it just meant the sign was just for nostalgic purposes, when really it's not, because The Last of Us's Firefly logo Easter egg was in the trailer, and it had a PlayStation Memories things just like Crash Bandicoot in the PS4 launch advert. But The Last of Us is actually coming to the PS4 with The Last of Us PS4 Remastered edition or some shit like that. So yeah, that's coming to the PS4, and we first knew that technically by the PS4 launch advertisement. Now the same thing can be said for Crash Bandicoot, except this time the thing with Crash Bandicoot is that we haven't gotten an official announcement yet, and Sony has kept the PlayStation as a whole, not as a whole, but certain divisions of the company kept mentioning Crash Bandicoot, but they're not really saying anything. They just keep tweeting him and posting stuff on Facebook, and just overall just keep mentioning him this year. And it kind of it doesn't bother me, but it gets me because they didn't do this shit back then in the PlayStation 3 last gen. Basically, they didn't do that back then. And you know, Crash hasn't had a single game on the PS3. Yes, I know you can download the games, the classic games and the PSP games on the PS3 for the PlayStation Store, but as PS3 titles, no. He's never had any on the PlayStation 3. So now that the PS4 is out, and the PS4 is the new big thing now, they keep teasing Crash. And they Sony PlayStation Ireland posted this picture like what, on the 15th? No, the 15th was yesterday. They posted it on Thursday because I didn't school was today. Actually, it's Friday as I'm recording this. So yeah, the more Sony keeps on talking about them, and the closer E3 gets around, I think it's kind of saying something. And then we got PlayStation. I mean, not that this actually means anything, but the PlayStation Hong Kong Asia president, I forgot his name, but he reminisced about Crash Bandicoot, of how it was his favorite game, and he didn't even fail to mention that the creator was Mark Cerny, which is the PS4's architect person thing. So I don't know. I agree with Fred. I'm kind of in the middle of the situation, but I'm kind of leaning more. I'm going to be honest, and if you have something against this, that's perfectly fine. Just don't be a bitch about it. So, personally, I'm kind of leaning more onto the E3 side. I'm not guaranteeing that something will happen at E3, but I'm saying that it's kind of likely at this point. If Sony keeps talking about him and the E3 hasn't even passed by yet, then that's kind of saying something in a way. But I'm holding my breath, because if nothing happens, then nothing happens. But if something does happen, then I'm not going to be surprised. If I actually do a reaction video to a PlayStation 4 Crash Bandicoot reboot trailer to this game, I mean, the reaction is going to be plain and simple. I'm not going to be surprised. Okay, I might be a little hyped, but yeah. But I mean, if you want to think of a actual new game, you can check out Crash Bandicoot Crystal's Wrath by Pack Strikes Back and Jump Button CM. They're doing a great job on that game, and they recently been doing updates on that fan game as well. It's looking good. They recently uploaded like a pinstripe theme for the game, so it's pretty good. Check it out on their Facebook page. Just search it up or whatever. I might put it in the description, I might not, but yeah. So now that we gotten that Crash shit out the way and the Pac-Man thing out of the way. Oh, actually, there was something I forgot to mention about Pac-Man. If you look at the Charizard and Greninja trailer for Smash 4, you'll see like a cloud in the sky as Greninja is about to like make himself go in the air. Right here on the screen, This is the original video with the Pac-Man cloud-shaped thing in the sky, but at the bottom, it's slightly edited so people can get a better image, because, you know, for those that can't really see that good. So clearly, that's either a hint that Sakurai is telling us that Pac-Man will be revealed at E3 this year, or maybe Gamescom for Smash Bros. 4, because the game is being released around the summertime. So there's still a chance for new characters to be revealed this E3 and Gamescom. But yeah, it's either Sakurai telling us that the cloud is telling us that Pac-Man is arriving at Smash Brothers for an announcement this E3 or Gamescom, or simply it was just a fucking cloud they just decided to throw in there. And basically they're saying like, okay, we tried to get Pac-Man into the game, but we couldn't, so here's a little Pac-Man cloud just for your troubles in case you think that we really don't care about Pac-Man being in the game. That's what I think about it. Now, as far as Microsoft goes, I don't really know what they might reveal. Oh, I do know that June 9th or June 6th, there's going to be like a new, not a new Xbox One, but an Xbox One without a Kinect, which was pretty cool. I mean, I'm still not going to get it because I'm not a huge Microsoft fan in terms of consoles, but yeah. And I know this is very, 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 very slim, like 1% chance of this happening or these happening. I wouldn't mind seeing Microsoft revive their quote-unquote mascot Blinks the Cat, make a Blinks the Cat 3 Time Sweeper, something, I don't know. He's a very underrated platform. The game looks interesting, and I would have loved to play it back then if I had an original Xbox, but yeah, I don't know. I just think Microsoft needs to show some love to their platformers, such as Conker and even Banjo-Kazooie. There's still a chance for Banjo to return in 2018 for his 20th anniversary, though. That's like the only thing I can really say as far as those platformers, because all three of them are owned by Microsoft now. So, yeah. I mean, tell me guys, tell me what you think in the comment section below. This has been Jeremiah Isaiah, which is me, and this has been Fred5107TM. The Crash Bandicoot 5, aka Twinsanity gameplay that you saw before is still on the screen now, whatever. I don't know if it's still on the, I don't know if I'll leave it on the screen or whatnot, but yeah. So the gameplay was recorded by him, simply because Twinsanity looks fucking beautiful in HD on the Xbox 360. I mean Xbox. He's planning on his 360 due to backwards compatibility. But yeah, so this has been Jeremiah Isaiah and Fred5107TM. The link to his channel will be in the description, and the link to his Facebook will be in the description, and the same thing will go for me as far as my Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and whatnot. Yeah, this has been me and Fred, and we will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.